Previously on the Apocalypse Eternal Darkness livestream.
The pressure's already starting to mount. So if you already have a Founders Pack, don't worry. You'll be able to use it to get your friends into the world of Deadhouse. Oh dear, okay. I didn't realize the timer was going to start like immediately. Okay, this puzzle took a little longer than expected. Don't do it. I don't know how far I can be. That should be good.
I think once you're off the purple, you're okay, but stay safe.
Nope. And to nobody's surprise,
You're gonna have to kill some of these guys.
I think so.
I can't run by everything, man. So the skill tree, to be clear, is gonna be
I
a skill
died.
graph.
Deep into the darkness peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Apocalypse Studios live stream. My name is Jalen Pachenik, your community herald, and joining us as always is our CEO and founder, Dennis Dyack. How are you today, Dennis?
Hey, good, Jalen. How are you?
Good, good. Really good to hear from you. And it's really good to hear again from our very special guest this week, Distortion Devil. How are you today?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Good to see you again. I know that the last time you were on the stream, it was pretty exciting, I guess. We actually...
Oh yeah, very eventful.
Yeah. I don't know how we can top this one, but I hope we can make it just as exciting for you.
Oh, obviously, make me the CEO.
You can take it. It's all yours.
Project lead. Oh boy.
Wow. All right, then. You heard it here first, folks. Apocalypse Studios, change of management. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well in the chat.
I'll lean out of my room. Hey, Mom, guess what?
That's funny. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good in the chat. I can see lots of people out there today. Thank you so much to Captain Cutthroat for hosting us. We really appreciate that. Can't be doing this kind of thing without your guys' support, so it means a lot to us. Back at Eternal Darkness, we had left off doing, running through here as Alex to set up a list of runes and take down some of the Elder Gods. And for this week's stream, we're also giving away another Risen Founders Pack. All you have to do is type the word Risen into the chat, R-I-S-E-N, to be entered for your chance to win. If you already have a Founders Pack, you'll be able to gift this one to a friend. And if you enter the word Risen multiple times, it does not improve your chances of winning. You only have to enter it once. So, with that out of the way, let's get started on putting another rune in here. We're getting very, very close to finishing this game. We might actually finish Eternal Darkness this stream. We'll see.
We should. You should anyway. I think it's almost done.
And if we do finish it, we have to see what we're going to play next. I wonder what you guys in the chat would like us to play. We're open to all ideas, obviously, but we've been thinking about other Silicon Knights games, possibly 2 Human or Metal Gear Solid 2. Twin Snakes would be fun. Okay,
I must have played that game 100 times as a kid.
Which one? Metal Gear?
Yeah, specifically the Twin Snakes version.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of fun making that.
Sorry, just changing around some volume issues. I see that as we get into the stream. Okay, got that one done. Hello, New Hope 7. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. So, ooh, that's left up there. My bad. Connor, this is usually the part of the stream where we have some questions for Dennis. I don't know if you have any on your own or if you're waiting for chat to come up with some.
I'm getting parsed some from Mornblade on Discord. Will there be an aspect of espionage / spying / counterintelligence in the game in some form at some time?
Well, the gameplay in general will be combat heavy, and with mixtures of action adventure. We don't plan on having any particular stealth in that way. However, on the political level, when it comes to house versus house, we may have some of that. So we'll see. But in the primary gameplay segment, probably not.
Fair enough. Welcome to the stream, the Codeberry, by the way. I don't think I've seen that name before. Thanks for joining us. Oh, run past these guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't need to do that switch. Good, good, good. Oh, there's invisible trappers in this room. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. Not too bad. Glad to be tuning in. Glad you're tuning in as well, the Codeberry. Let's see.
I'm not sure how far back these questions here go. I'm reading from the Discord.
Hmm.
It's a couple days ago. Will there be werewolves from Giliar Darfrost? I wanted to ask, will there be werewolves, ghosts, or other creatures that we can play as? And how will factions in the game we will help? Worded kind of strangely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could be some auto correction happening there, and because of that font. Yeah, the font I find that font impossible to read. I know Darkfrost, but that's all I can read on that font. So werewolves, vampires can turn into werewolves. That's one of the forms. Will we have werewolf characters, ghosts? If we start releasing other classes within Deadhouse for ghosts and other spirits, possible. Yeah, everyone knows the starting 7. Will there be house-to-house interaction? Yeah, and how we do that's yet to be TBD, because that's pretty far off in the future. So, but yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think generally yes to all of those. Generally, specifically with some, I guess, some careful, careful wording to make sure I get it right and don't overpromise.
Mm-hmm. With the way we're setting up the different houses, though, I think having some inter-house interaction is almost a given, though, with the world.
Yeah, there's going to be many classes to play. There'll be lots of variety.
Mm-hmm. I know some people will be more happy with that werewolf transformation than others. Looking at you, Varric Keldon, when you get a chance to watch this VOD. Okay, I have to figure out my way out of this room. I think there's... Will this work? Nope. So let's dispel magic. Distortion Devil, it has been a while since you've been on the stream. How have you been holding up?
I've been pretty busy, but good. Other than that,
Good.
I've been keeping myself occupied with my D&D streams.
Oh, okay. D&D streams, those sound like fun. Do you have a big party or a big group?
Not really. We've got 4 people, and then we've got our dungeon master.
Oh, okay. You are not the dungeon master.
No. Not for this one, anyway. I do a... every October, we call it Orktober, we play a Warhammer 40k Wrath and Glory. Which
I love
it's
it.
It's an all orc campaign, so it gets very silly.
Wow.
That sounds like that.
I'm gonna watch that. I love 40k. I'm a huge 40k fan.
We call it the crew.
Nice.
The boys and the crew.
Yeah. We got the boys.
I like it. The orcs are some of my favorite races. Or the favorite race from Warhammer. I'm actually
They're
playing...
the only one that's truly happy.
Mm-hmm. And only when they're fighting. You could bring a war to the orcs and they'd thank you for it. That's interesting. Busy is good, though. Glad you're keeping busy.
Yeah.
For the Emperor,
We can
says
get to
Sailor
another
Midgard.
question if you guys are ready.
Yeah, fire away. Never hesitate.
Yeah, definitely. We have a couple of the same question actually from Temuljan and Cornson, one from the Discord and the Twitch chat respectively. It's pretty much the same question. They ask, are you guys planning to make an aquatic-based house? If so, how will you balance it compared to the others?
Well, so we're not going to it's probably best not to talk about all the different houses. I've given away probably too many just in spoilers. However, how we the balance of the houses, we have a system that we're really excited about, and it will give asymmetry while at the same time allowing interaction between house versus house conflict. Now, just to answer specifically on a water house, if something like that was to be done, you run into the Aquaman problem, where Aquaman's a great superhero except when he's out of the water. So, yeah, that's a very interesting question. It's in some ways kind of humorous as well. But yeah, we don't want to talk about other future houses. However, we're very confident they'll be asymmetrical and very different, and we're also very confident it'll be balanced and playable.
Yeah, having some races be underwater based would be a difficult task from a balance perspective, making sure that they can fit with the other houses and they don't feel underpowered when they aren't in water.
Yeah.
Did I miss this or something? I'm not sure. This trapper should get that block out of here. Let's try this again. Interesting. Okay. We shall try dispelling magic then.
We got another question from Twitch. Brawl Stars 8-bit. Will there be any future events? I'm assuming they mean like holiday events in the in game or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, of course, balance it. So we're as we discussed on our sort of content stream, we're creating our own calendar. Malorum is not Earth, and so we'll be creating calendars, languages, different cultures. But yeah, we'll have some fun stuff in there for sure. That is the plan.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it, Jalen.
Yeah, there we go. Just had to shoot it. You knew violence was the answer.
Yes.
And I know, Dennis, we've talked before on stream about like holiday events and things like that, and how it's difficult with the lore of the world, the darkness that we want to portray. Having these like holiday events and sort of less serious things still fit in the world of Malorum and make sense.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's always hard to tell. Community is really important, and we could have some just events outside the game, or we could do some things inside the game that don't quite break the lore. We'll see. We're up for having fun for sure, but we don't want to see everything devolve into My Little Pony, right? As I conveniently say all the time. So, nothing wrong with My Little Pony. It's totally cool. Just saying.
And if that's what the fans really want, we'll be at a difficult crossroads.
Well, there might be other games we could recommend.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay.
Have to go off brand. We'll go with This Small Steed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
That works. My Small Horse.
Will there be a My Little Pony house? No. Confirmed. No My Little Pony house.
I'm glad we can spoil that one on stream already. I've been
Spoiler.
waiting for that, yeah.
Spoiler alert for the. I know a lot of the fans are now deeply disappointed that there's not going to be a My Little Pony house, but
Yes.
Exactly.
Let's just calm down. The Codeberry is asking a couple more questions. How has quarantine affected your development schedule and, more specifically for Distortion Devil, are you using a 40k specific system or D&D 5e? For the crew, we're using Wrath and Glory, and for most of our other streams, we use 5e.
Cool. That sounds exciting. You got to let me know when that's happening. I wanna check that out. So to answer the question for us on the quarantine, interestingly enough, so development we've completely we're able to work in complete isolation. We've moved all of our process to the AWS cloud, and as of this week, we've decided to officially close the office until further notice. I don't know when we'll be returning to the office. So from that perspective, everyone's working from home. Isolation, as we all know, kind of sucks. But until basically the entire company has basically said until we're feeling really safe, we don't know if there's a reason to return. So that's one of the directions we're going now. As far as affecting production, the business side of things in the video game industry has been hit very hard by COVID. So financing, all kinds of partnerships, getting together at conferences, it's all completely stopped. There are some efforts to do virtual conferences, but they're not very effective as far as actually really doing business and getting business done. And I think as far as the general economic, there's been a massive economic slowdown worldwide, and it's affecting the video games industry pretty substantially. So everyone's being affected in that way. As far as production goes, we're still producing and still as productive as before. But as we've just previously announced, we've had to push back the schedule because the entire games industry is being affected. I'm actually somewhat surprised there hasn't been more delay announcements. I am extremely skeptical on some of the schedules that have been announced without calling anyone out on video games. But I can say this, all the people that we know, either in the AAA, particularly on the AAA side, there's a lot of delays coming, a lot. So especially with groups, especially companies that have thousands of people having to work in the same building, they've lost months now of work. So there's no easy way to make that up.
Won't be easy.
Yeah, I remember CD Projekt Red has had several delays on their upcoming project as well.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for Cyberpunk. I think it looks amazing.
Me too. I'm going to be playing that game for years when it comes out.
Yeah, it looks really fun. It looks really cool. But yeah, unless we were one of the lucky ones that we were already partnered with Amazon. We have a very good relationship with Amazon, and when Yuri and I we're the only ones in the office. Everyone else was on holiday getting ready for GDC. And then GDC got canceled, and we were looking at each other, and I was like, hey, I think this is starting to look a lot like martial law. And so we're like, I think they're going to force us to close the office. We better move everything to the cloud. So we did it in a week. Imagine being a company of, a couple thousand people at like CD Red, where they, within a week, just shut everything down. You can't, I'm going to doubt that they were able to move their infrastructure over. We're much smaller and more agile, so we were lucky.
Sorry for the interruption, but I'd like to thank Moondawn for joining the ranks of the Undead, and thanks for hosting us, Faceless Mike. We do appreciate that.
Hey. Thank you.
Okay, now.
Oh, you got her done.
There we go. Only half as much time as anyone was expecting. Quick heal for some stamina, and we'll run out there and get going.
How many more do you have?
I think there's only 2 more runes we gotta go put on the pedestal.
Cool.
Thank you for hosting us, Distortion Devil. We appreciate that. Always
Who's that
happy to
guy?
see you here. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Sounds stupid.
Strange.
Do you, DD? Do you like that Unfortunate Spaceman? I'm having a blast with that game.
Yeah, I do like it. It's sort of like the main game is sort of just like a survival thing, but the main attraction I think is sort of like werewolf or mafia almost, and I love those type of games.
Yeah, yeah. For just so everyone, in case you're wondering, what we're having like gaming streams for the community, and sort of Sunday night we all just get together and play multiplayer games. So if anyone here wants to join, and Unfortunate Spaceman is free, and we all play together, and it's a riot. So it's a lot of fun, and I think you stream it. You stream it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of fun. So
Oh, yeah.
we're joining those streams. So yeah, it's quite fun. So check it out.
Where is
There's
that again?
another,
Those are Sundays at what time?
10 p.m. EDT. I think. There's another
usually-
there's another game like it. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say there's another game that is a lot. Well, not a lot like it. It's got a similar premise but different play style. It's called Project Winter. It's not free, unfortunately, but it's got more of a The Thing feel to it,
Really?
where it's a slow burn rather than a fast paced. We're spacemen.
I'll check that out. I already told everyone I'm willing to buy games. I know not everyone is, so but if it's a worthwhile game and then everyone thinks we should play it, I'm in. So
Definitely me as well. We've
I
got
know
another
I-
question here.
oh, fire away. Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
We've got from New Hope 7. Question for Dennis about Eternal Darkness. If the fifth or yellow ancient was hypothetically featured in Eternal Darkness, would it have been another optional / secret alignment rune that the player could find and use, similar to Mantorok's rune?
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Almost got it in there. Had a whole in the sequel we were working on. The sequel was going to talk about that ancient and what it meant, and this particular story talked about Mantorok. It really it had the three ancients, but Mantorok is a greater ancient. Also, the unnamed yellow great ancient would be in a similar vein, and the story was really revolving around that. So it was pretty interesting.
Interesting. I know.
Someday, maybe we'll make it.
Yeah. Someday.
That's the last one.
Yes, it is. So we'll go through here. I don't know what happens after we're done, but something big, I'm assuming.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I know
would
what
hope so.
happens.
Okay, last one. Oh, did I do it wrong?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, definitely not. This will be fun. Horrors.
You're very welcome, New Hope 7.
They're trapped.
Yeah, interesting. They're blue, so RG. Let's see if we can get them to fight each other. Yeah, do it. Fight each other.
They're the men in the box.
No one-hit kill this time. I don't know if Pandora Jane is here, but an Eternal Darkness speedrunner who's quite proud of us for making two horrors fight each other and kill each other in one hit. Okay.
Got a bit of a funny question, but maybe it might have some implications here. From Cornson on Twitch, will Banshees get a buff on Hallows Eve Day?
That's very interesting. So, We are, for those who haven't seen some of the videos we made, we're simulating an entire celestial body solar system. So in Dead House Sonata, we're going to have the equivalents of winter, spring, summer, fall, full moon cycles, eclipses, all of those kind of things. And there will absolutely different classes. So as an example, the Banshee getting special powers during that time, or vampires being stronger at night, blood moons, all of those things, as well as puzzles where doors only open on full moons, like Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. We will absolutely be doing that stuff 100%. The game is built to do that. That's one of the main goals. So yes.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of, I think, when I heard the question, was the moon cycle that we're creating.
Yep. Yeah, that's a big thing. I've always loved those things, and a lot of times when you play a lot of games, surprisingly, they don't take. The only way to describe it is either the cosmology or Mother Nature into account. So rain, weather, snow, all of that's going to make a difference in gameplay, and I think that makes the game more interesting, and something that I certainly think matters.
I'd agree with that for sure. I guess I did.
I think I've got a question.
Yeah.
Based off of that, are the vampires in Dead House going to have similar weaknesses to the ones in Legacy of Kain? I know there's water, fire, being impaled, having limbs cut off.
Yes. Sorry, did I cut you off? Did you have more, or was that?
No. I was just listing off the weaknesses. I'm sure you know the rest.
Yeah. So we're doing a lot of research into every class, and we're taking the deepest etymological, or I'm blanking on the word. So, but we're doing research and studying the lore as best we can to be as accurate as possible. And Legacy of Kain took a very hardcore Bram Stoker's, where vampires could go out in the daylight, not the more newly modern Hollywood version where they die in sunlight. That was the original vampires were just weaker. We'll be doing those kind of things, and we're also going to be looking at different vampire myths from all over the world. And when it comes to if you look at Seven Sons of Twilight that we just updated, you'll see that banshees are particularly powerful in our universe right now. And you can hopefully glean it from that story, but we're going to do some really cool things with all the different classes, and they're all going to have their different strengths and weaknesses. There's not going to be one class in particular that's better than another. But they'll all be interesting and all very well researched, is the way I would describe it. So.
Trapper got me.
Oh, it gives you a chance to fill up your meters.
Yes.
Jalen.
Yep. I'm so glad that you told me about this, because now it is no longer a feel bad moment when you get caught by one.
Yeah, it's funny. Once you figure it out, it turns, turn that frown upside down. You got by a trapper. It's like a free refueling.
Not bad. I will take it. Oh, hey, Vera Keldon. You are in the Discord or the Twitch chat today. Good to know. You don't have to wait for the VOD to hear all this then.
Yeehaw.
And if you guys don't know already,
Keldon.
Sorry to cut you off. What was that?
I was just going to say he's got a question, but you go ahead and continue. I'll read it after.
Just reminding you guys, if you're tuning in, that we are giving away a free Risen Founders Pack for Dead House Sonata. All you have to do is type in the word Risen into the chat, RISEN, to be entered for your chance to win. Entering it multiple times won't increase your chances, and if you already have a Founders Pack or access to the second age of Dead House Sonata, you'll be able to gift this one to a friend. So make sure you get your Risens into the chat, and we will do the draw before the end of this stream. What was that question, Distortion Devil?
That question was from Varric Khaldun.
Mm.
Will Founders Pack's currency be carried over for the console release? Asking for a friend.
Yes. So we intend to have one unified login. So you'll be able to play with your account on a PC. So your account is your account. We don't care what platform you play on, if that makes sense. That should answer the question. So yes. So if you, whatever your account is, whether you play on a PlayStation, whether you play on a PC, you'll be playing the same account.
That's very good to know.
I guess that's cross-play theoretically, and we are having cross-play, by the way. So
Nice.
cross-save, yes, yeah, everything, yeah, it's all going to the same place. Yeah.
Okay, very, very good to know. In case you have to leave home or something, or you have to play Dead House on a different console for whatever reason, you can keep your
Yep.
vampire.
Oh, it's the worst, right? You go to a new platform and they pretend you're a new player. I hate that personally. So yeah, we're gonna have unified accounts.
Very, very good to know. I think, did I do this one wrong?
Do cross the streams.
I guess I did one of these wrong. Let's go back and fix it.
You did one of the wrong. Oh, you picked one of the wrong.
I guess so.
Oh no.
Should be.
Summon. I think it's summon.
Yes, because the other one was creature. I think that's creature.
Yeah.
And then Pargon. Ooh, we're summoning something. Uh-oh.
Yes. You're summoning the great old one, or the great ancient.
Yep, there it goes. It worked. Okay. Oh, I probably should have saved.
Uh-oh.
Can I do that now? Nope. Darkness is coming. Okay, just gotta get out of here. Oh, these aren't too bad. Not bad at all. Tension's building, though. I can feel it. There's a boss fight or something coming up. If I had to guess. And close to the end of
There
this
is a
game.
boss fight.
Okay, makes sense. We are getting close to the end of this game, so if we finish this game today, I will post a poll on our website asking you guys what you would like to see us play next. So make sure you guys start thinking about that. We'll be getting to the end of this soon. And have to decide on a
You
new
here?
game.
Be sure to sign up for the forum.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the Discord, join the forums, like us on Steam, put us on your wish list. Save right there. Look, we knew.
Oh, yeah, you guys knew. Oh, thank goodness. Dennis looking out for himself 20 years in the past. Oh, there he is. Pius Augustus. The creep himself. Ugh.
With his femur staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Or his pelvis staff, actually.
Yeah, that's quite the power move, holding somebody else's pelvis at the end of your staff.
You forget what it means to be human. The human race will never go quietly into the darkness. For as long as you have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled
Yeah,
against
tell him,
you.
Alex.
Now, thanks to their efforts, I have three
She's giving it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Pius, this is the end.
It's funny, there's an argument coming up lately about like strong female main characters. No one ever mentions Alex Roivas from Eternal Darkness. I've never seen her brought up in any of the debates. But I mean, she's out here kicking ass, doing her own thing.
Saving the world, doing her PhD in mathematics. Yep. I know.
Oh, this is a very cool shot. Very epic. Ew. So this is Mantarok. I've got that right.
No,
the
that's
blue one?
Ulioth.
Ulioth,
That's Ulioth.
is yes. Mantarok is the green one.
No, Mantarok is the purple one.
Okay, right. Correct.
This is Xelatoth.
Xelatoth. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh,
Gross.
I've never seen these cutscenes before. These are like Final Fantasy summons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. These are very powerful beings.
Hmm. Is it Augustus? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Augustus is the last boss. Yeah. Excuse me. Ooh, weird sanity effect there, I think.
Oh
Nope.
yeah, what to say?
Not a sanity effect, but it's a pretty interesting. I was really happy with this boss fight. I thought it was pretty good.
Strange. Okay. The dancing girl from the beginning. One of the first characters we played as. Ah,
One of the first characters who died.
yes. Ah, all the victims of the Tomb of Eternal Darkness tome come back to fight. One last dish
Getting their
effort.
comeuppance.
That's right.
Good, they deserve it. They've earned this. This was the priest boy, Page, I can't remember.
Anthony.
Anthony. Oh, excuse me. Pius?
This is a lot easier with the sword. Without the sword, it's really hard.
Oh,
This
yeah.
boss fight's a lot harder, but
I bet. Okay,
Not to
over here.
interrupt tense moments, but I do have another question.
yeah. This is enjoyable just watching the fight. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. From Simon Ashtier, in all your research, have you ever found out why some vampires can't cross running water or have to obsessively count spilled objects?
So obsessive compulsive behavior with vampires is common, so that's why the counting is there. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the running water reason, but there is a good reason for that as well. I can't remember exactly what that is offhand, but I will find out for next stream, I promise. I remember talking. I just don't remember right now. I remember talking about these just even a few weeks ago. So
Well, I've never heard of the counting dropped items.
yeah,
Mythos.
a lot of vampire lore. Vampires have excessive compulsive behaviors.
Interesting.
Yep.
This might not end so well for me. Do I have time for this? No.
Oh yeah, man. You're never gonna get a full. You might want to do a smaller one.
Yeah. Just need to swing as far away as possible. See if I can do a small one.
Boy.
Yeah, not looking good, buddy.
No. I can do it slowly. I'm slowly earning. Okay.
Run
he's
away.
casting
Go to
a
the
spell.
top. Go run way up there.
He's casting a spell. I can do this now. Oh, all right.
Oh.
One death during the final boss fight. I know Dennis is shaking his head. You did try to tell me.
Oh. Here we go. We got a bad ending, I think.
What? Does it actually end? Oh no. I thought I'd have a second chance.
The
He
darkness shall
spits
be
at
eternal.
thee.
Roll credits.
He spits at thee.
Oh jeez.
That's the end of the world. Way to go!
I ruined the whole.
Oh, you doomed us all, Jalen.
Oh wow. No way.
I think it deletes your save game at this point.
Okay, no, hold
That was
on.
so
Dennis.
terrible. That was so terrible.
I was about to say, isn't this where your save game gets deleted? This is the infamous bad ending.
Oh boy, Dennis, that was scary. As soon as hold on, well, we'll load the game. Actually, I'm still not putting it past you to trick me.
Oh no, this is not a sanity effect. That was just you dying.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. While I'm in here, we're gonna recover as much as possible of everything. Thank you, Wyvern Tamer. It was hard work dooming the world to darkness.
I'll be up in the chat.
Yep. Yep. At least one death per stream. I'll allow it.
Simon Ashtier's question actually reminded me of another question I had for you. So in Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, and a couple of games after that, some of the older vampires sort of took on a more bat-like appearance. Is that a part of more vampire lore, or was that something that you made up?
Those were things that I would say leans towards more we made up. However, vampire mutations are not new. And the idea of vampires becoming mutated individuals, after a while, they become less and less human the older they are. That's quite common in lore. How we mutated them was pretty specific to what we did. However, if you look at, as an example, which is I really liked, I'm a huge fan of Blade. And if you look at Blade 2, Del Toro's depiction of his sort of the newer vampire strain, where their mouth sort of has a Lovecraftian kind of opening. I love that as well. So, and I think one of the great things about vampire lore is it does change and evolve over time. So the mutations that we did were to reflect some of that, and I would say are mostly ours, but again, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So but yeah, that stuff is really cool, and there's more of that coming for Deadhouse. Right now we've only showed what I would say are straight up generic vampires, and certainly our depiction is very similar to what we did in Legacy of Kain for Kain. But we've got a lot more coming, and I look forward to rolling this stuff. It's going to be a while, actually, so I should be careful. But we've got some pretty cool stuff coming, I think. I think everyone's going to like them. Time will tell.
Mm-hmm. Super excited to show that stuff off. I don't think anyone would be too disappointed with that, but we'll have to hold our breath. And we shall try this fight again.
Attack him. Attack the object or the relic.
Right.
The essence, the greater essence of Ulyaoth is what you need to.
Okay.
Attack him. Attack the essence. Don't forget you can throw it too, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good.
There you
Shows
go.
off where the essence is. Don't hit me. Excuse me. Here?
Yep. See, now you're getting it. That's what's great about
Yeah.
the sword. So now you can just sort of avoid damage and not die and get to the boss.
Okay. Gaia Green says, slap that jelly. Is that what it is?
That's right. Well-
Jellyfish.
The jellyfish it's the essence of Ulyaoth, who's a big jellyfish. Don't jellyfish shame the great ancients now. Come on.
Okay. And
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
No.
You see how you meleeed him? Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
You took damage. Yeah.
Hit it. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, now we're getting the hang of this.
Yeah. Got another question from Cornson. Have you guys watched The Straight, the TV show? If so, have you gotten any inspiration from it?
I haven't watched The Straight, though I have heard good things about it. I want to see it. I heard it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen it, so has anyone here seen it?
No, I have not.
I haven't heard of it.
I heard it's pretty cool, but I have not seen it.
Might be something to throw onto the watch list then, for sure. Is that one? Okay.
Cool.
Halfway down the fight, I guess.
I don't know about halfway.
Part of the way. We're back up to where we were before, I guess, when I died last. Captain Cutthroat says, did Jalen just ask the big bad to excuse him? I mean, there's always room for being polite. You always have time for that, the little extra politeness. Doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, don't hit me. Someone over here. Okay. I think I saw it. Over here. Cool.
Oh, we have a correction. Damn the autocorrect. It was supposed to be The Strain.
The Strain. I have seen The Strain. I think there's some cool stuff in there for sure. That's done by Del Toro, isn't it? I think it is. Isn't Del Toro have something to do with The Strain? I thought he did. I thought there was some neat stuff in there.
Yep, written by Guillermo del Toro.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's pretty fantastic when it comes to horror. He's pretty. Not only that, he's a super nice guy, and I just like his work quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting to hear about. Guillermo del Toro definitely doesn't put his name on something he doesn't have confidence in, so says a lot to the quality of the show.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
A wizard battle happening up there.
Time to drink water. Please don't hit me. Oh, he's got a shield spell on. Interesting, or something similar. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, not this again.
Come on, buddy, don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're almost at the end.
Yep.
Don't die. Go for the small. Go for the small. You get him summoning, and then you do your cast at the smaller level. You're not gonna.
Nope, I need you to cast a spell. Something. I need you to not follow me.
I think you're far enough away now. Do a small one. Very small. Don't go for big. Run. Now.
Here we go.
Okay, back in this. Oof, that was a close one.
You want to do that? There you go. Okay, you're okay.
I was
Wow,
for about
dude.
half a second
Oh,
there. I just need him to summon something again. And he moves slightly faster than me too. That's unfortunate.
I knew it.
Okay.
You're okay.
Game
Nope.
over, yeah.
That's okay.
He's gonna spit on thee again.
Yep. Ooh. I didn't know he had saliva in that dry mummy mouth of his.
He's accidentally, the whole tongue comes out. I spit at thee.
Yeah, a couple teeth and some cobwebs maybe.
Ah! Dang it.
Well, that's okay. We were slightly worried I might finish this game in like 20 minutes into the stream. We have to sit here for 40, kill time, and just chat. But I think we're gonna do okay today.
I was fairly
Alex-
confident we'd be all right.
Alex looked oddly peaceful in death after just being electrocuted by ancient power and having just doomed the world to suffering.
Yeah. For those of you guys that don't know, if you're just joining the stream, we're giving away a Risen Founders Pack, which will give you access to the second age of Dead House Sonata. All you have to do is type the word Risen into the chat, R-I-S-E-N, for your chance to win. If you already have a Founders Pack, you can give it to a friend, and entering your name multiple times, or entering the word Risen multiple times, does not increase your chances of winning. We'll be doing that draw in about 10 minutes at the end of the stream, so make sure you get your Risens in there before we're done. There we are. Good job, Chadwick Burton and Sundowner, getting those Risens in there. Although Sundowner, I think, already has access to the second age. I'd like to be his friend to get that Founders Pack then. Yes, Pius. Shut up and kick my ass.
I've got a question that I parsed from some people in my own Discord.
Yeah.
If you could port Eternal Darkness to the latest consoles or make a sequel for the latest consoles, what kind of sanity effects would you implement in those modern platforms?
Well, that is a fantastic question. I've been thinking about that particular issue for a long time, and when you have like 10 or 15 years to think of sanity effects, there's some doozies, but I would never want to give them away. However, what I would say is that I would take advantage of the medium, because the medium has changed since back in the day with Eternal Darkness, and we would look to really fool people into thinking that certain things had happened and really freak them out. But so I would love to see that happen. Would love to do it. We'll see what happens over time, I guess.
There are some pretty nasty ones in this game as well. Some pretty creative sanity effects. Stuff I definitely wouldn't have thought of would worry me as a video game player that do get me.
Oh yeah,
Jump scares.
they worked. Yeah, they were pretty effective.
Mm-hmm. The bathtub scene.
Stuff people still
obviously.
talk about.
Yeah. Come on, Jalen, you can do it, buddy.
Mm-hmm. I was actually a little disappointed. I don't think we've seen the deleted save sanity effect in this run, and I was hoping at least once to see it. I should have healed before the start of this fight. I wonder if I have time to sit here and do it. Take a small one. Okay, topped off. Come over here. Run around you and get up there. Hit the jellyfish. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, it moves. Can't stay there for too long.
Apologize if you,
Interesting.
I apologize if you hear any sounds coming from outside my window. It is the 3rd of July and people are getting antsy.
Oh, that's awesome. So you guys get early fireworks and stuff?
Yeah.
You don't sound terribly excited.
In June. This has been happening for a long time.
Wow. Wow.
People love their fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love fireworks myself. I when I was younger, I used to love going out to watch them. The world's changed now. Now it's a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like, don't get me wrong, I like fireworks. It's just, there are holidays for that.
Yeah.
Set off all the fireworks during the 4th of July. It don't just. It's specifically for me. I have a problem with it just because it's extra noise in the background when I'm like recording or something. I just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's true. That has a lot to do with your profession as well. I'm sure if you didn't have a...
It's a very specifically me problem, so I can't complain about it too much, but ugh.
Kill that jelly.
Up here.
Squeeze them. Squeeze that jelly.
Mm-hmm. Don't do
I
it.
got another question from Cornson about sanity effects as well. Will there be any sanity effects in Dead House Sonata?
Potentially, we're talking about that. It wouldn't be part of the core gameplay, but it certainly could be specific to a certain house that deals with the mind. So there is potential.
Because I remember there being like a Xeno house or something that was being discussed.
Yep. Yeah, the Lovecraftian house. Yes. Yeah. See, I've given away way too many houses already, so I shouldn't.
Although that makes me wonder, what would a vampire's sanity effect look like? What would a vampire's mind create to scare him?
So isn't that interesting? So we were talking about this specifically, and you know who did a fantastic job on that question is the Warhammer universe, and specifically the what are they called now? They're not vampire counts. They're called I'm blanking.
Yeah, because they...
No, they're still vampire counts, aren't they?
No,
I think, yeah,
no,
they
they're not.
retconned
Vampire
everything.
counts is gone. Age of Sigmar, they're what are they? I'm gonna look them up. I always blank on the name, but I love them. Hold on one second. Oh, I can tell you right here because I have the manual. What are they called? Oh, the flesh eater courts. So insane vampires are like hybrids between vampires and ghouls, and so they go. Yeah, it's awesome. They're completely insane. They've lost their minds, and they think they're protecting mankind, but it's a mass delusion. They see themselves as like royal princes, and really, they're like hybrids between ghouls and vampires, and it's nasty and it's awesome. It's awesome. Never mixed with the ghoul scum. I think it's fantastic. I'm a huge Warhammer fan, and I know when Age of Sigmar came out, people were really down on it for a while. I was worried about it myself, but seeing where they've taken I just think they've really done a good job with the lore. All right, now you get to fight them. Don't die.
Yes. Take 2. Fingers crossed.
Just attack the crap out of them and don't get in melee range.
Yeah.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personal. Yeah.
I was just thinking about that. That's what the Elder God equivalent of nothing personnel. Teleports behind them, and that's funny. Oh, man. I'm just gonna hang out.
Those crazy Von Karsteins.
Yep. Yeah, so that's all. So with the Warhammer game right now, Warhammer Total War Warhammer, that's now a complete age behind, and I would love to see. But they've gotten away from the formations. They're no longer. They don't use the square bases anymore. So the game has changed quite a bit.
Just gotta move and recover.
Total
Keep
Warhammer
moving.
is still in end times. This guy.
Yes, yeah. And it's a great game. I just would really. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, don't die again.
I know. Oh, dear.
I believe in you.
Come on, man. You've got all the time in the world now.
Yep, I just didn't want that magic attack to hit me.
Run away from the weird Pelvis man.
Don't
No,
have enough
this
energy
is
for
not a
that
good time to
one.
do that.
Let's
Oh,
go.
now you do. Now you've got to.
I don't have enough mana. I gotta let that. What? That hit me?
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
Oh, buddy. I don't know. I just
Well-
get knocked off.
well,
That's,
Alex
that's
can
three
take a
times your doomed humanity.
yeah. Alex can take a nice little nap then. Perhaps with some practice, I can take another attempt at this next week. But looking at the clock, this might be a good point to call it a wrap.
Do
for
the
today.
boss, and then we'll end off with the discussion afterwards.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Bodes
pretty good
ill.
idea. Well, this is your last chance then to get your Risens into the chat, RISEN, before we do the poll and find out who will be given a free Founders Pack for Dead House Sonata. If you already have a Founders Pack, you can give this one away to friends, and if you've already entered into the contest today, you don't need to enter again. Once is all it needs, so good luck to everybody in the contest. And Distortion Devil, was there anything really you wanted to say to everybody before we do the poll and call it a wrap?
Thanks everybody for stopping by. I know there were a couple people in here from my chat and my community as well that dropped in here. Thanks for supporting Dead House. Ve Victus.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. I really appreciate it. Distortion Devil, thank you as always. It's always great to have you on. You're the best. We really appreciate everything you do for us. So
Always good to be here.
Yeah, thank you again. We had some scheduling issues last week, but we finally got them, Distortion Devil, and it's been an absolute pleasure. We really appreciate it.
Always love to be here.
Yeah. And we'll see what Nightbot's doing if we can get that poll or the contest winner announced. Dennis, was there anything you wanted to add?
no. Happy 4th of July weekend, everyone. Have fun. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm. And congratulations to Simon Ashtier for winning a free Founders Pack for Dead House Sonata. Congratulations.
There we go.
One of our mods will probably be getting in touch shortly. If you're not on our Discord, make sure you've joined so you can show off that brand new Founders Pack flair in front of everybody, and on our website as well. We'll give you that badge and make sure you're all set up with your account. In the meantime, my name has been Jalen Pachanik. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Eternal Darkness stream. We'll see you guys next on Tuesday when myself and our associate producer, Ian Stenhouse, go over our community roundtable streams talking about your suggestions for the world of Dead House. In the meantime, make sure you visit our website, deadhousesonata.com, so you can join our Discord, find our forums, and see about purchasing a Founders Pack to become a part of Dead House Sonata. Make sure to wishlist us on Steam, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our subreddit. Have a good day, everybody. Fight the living.